Hi everyone, welcome back to Nails by Sora. I hope you are doing well. You may notice if you've been here before that the nail shape that I'm using today is different. I usually use extra long coffin for the most nail estate possible, but today because I want to do coquette nails, I feel like they look better on stiletto or almond shaped nails because of the tapered nature of them, and also coquette nails tend to be a little bit more dainty and ballerina like, and I think that's going to be best achieved with a pointed or a tapered nail. I do need to trim off the little points at the top where it connected to the plastic strip when it was manufactured, which I usually do before I start filming, but I forgot. How's everyone doing? If you are new, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. So if you're not familiar with coquette nails, I've gone under the assumption that they're just supposed to be ballerina style, dainty, pink. Some have a French manicure accent to them. Some have the obvious ballet slipper look to them. There's almost always gems and pearls involved, but I looked up online what a coquette nail actually is, and if I can find it again, let's see, coquette nails. Going on to regular Google instead of Google image. Let's try that again. What are coquette nails? Coquette nails typically feature pale pink or neutral based polish colors, but it's the details that make this manicure a work of art. After a base layer is painted on, nails are embellished or adorned with anything from ruffles to bows to charms, giving the manicure a maximalist feel. So it's about basically putting everything but the kitchen sink in, but I've never really seen it as such. I've never seen such overly adorned nails as to make them look maximalist. So I'm going to combine a few different ideas I have in my head, and I do have some charms that I want to work with. I received these pink heart charms from Amazon the other day. It took quite a while to receive, actually. So I've got some hearts, some rectangles, and teardrops. So I'm going to put some of those together on a nail. I do want to do a ballet slipper nail. Then I also have these pearl hearts that you see in a lot of the manicures, which I may actually also add in one of these butterfly charms, which I absolutely love and plan on using on myself soon. So the background metal on the pink hearts is kind of like a silverish also. So there won't be a conflict there. So yeah, we're just going to play around and find our own aesthetic within the coquette aesthetic. So first and foremost, I want to start off with a base tone, and I'm going to mix and match a bit. I have Blush Rush from Glam, which was part of their limited series of like wedding nude. Sorry for the shaking camera. Of like wedding nudes. So this one I haven't used yet. It's their bright pink. So I wouldn't exactly call it a nude. And then we've got two from Light Elegance. I haven't used them in quite a while. We've got Jelly Bean, which has a purple offset to it. And then we have Pixie Purple, which is a larger hexagon glitter with some smaller pieces mixed in. So Light Elegance I love. I haven't really bought any of their products lately, simply because I have an abundance from which already to choose, but also because you need to be a licensed professional to purchase from them. And I kind of fibbed, and when it asked me if I was a professional or a student. At the time I wasn't a student, but I lied and said I was. And it didn't ask for any proof. So I was able to make a few purchases, but I didn't want to push my luck. So I just, stayed away for the time being. I have a hair. Just make sure all of these are clean. They're fresh out of the package, so they shouldn't be anything on the surface. All right, so this is the first coat of Blush Rush. I'm going to go ahead and cure it and do a second coat. And then we're going to go in and add some accents with Light Elegance, Pixie Purple, and Jelly Bean. All right, so we've got our 2 coats. I want to do 2 French nails. So I'm not going to place them in order on the stand as to what order they'll be in as a manicure. I'm just going to start with the one on the left. And I want the background for the ones with the French manicure to be this micro glitter. So I'm going to give it a good stir because it hasn't been used in a while. You should always stir up your glitters. Making sure not to pull and push out of the gel. Keep your wand in. That way you're not pushing and pulling air into it and causing bubbles. Like that. Pop. All right, so I'm going to use my round brush from Coquette and take up a good amount. I'm only going to do 1 coat. I'm going to spread that over the top. I'm going to go and put that in the lamp, and then I'm going to go on to the second nail. All right, so I'm going to clean off this brush, and to do so, I'm going to wipe it on the paper towel. And then I'm going to take some builder gel just to have some clear to run it through and pull out the rest of that gel. For the other 3 nails, I want to see if I can kind of do a radial ombre, kind of like you would do a blush tone, or the, what are they called? Yeah, like the blush nails, where you've got the darker pink tone radiating out from the center of the nail. I'm just going to take up a little bit, place it in the center of the nail. And then I'm going to take my liner brush and pull it out in a circle. Trying to keep the glitter concentrated towards the center and just pulling out the gel that it's suspended in. And if I get some of the smaller glitters, that's fine, but the large ones I'd like to keep center mass. Make sure you don't have any pokey uppy bits. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and cure that, and I will do the other two nails. So for the French, I'm trying to decide if I want to use a white gel or if I want to keep it in the pink theme and go with a light pink. I think white might be a bit too stark. So I'm going to go ahead and take my palette and decant some of this beautiful color Prime from Madame Glam. Or is that too peach? That's a little bit more of a gray pink. But let's see how it looks on the nail. I did go ahead and wipe the nail with a lint-free wipe, although for some reason there's no lint on the nail. So I'm going to take my liner brush, get it nice and saturated, and then I'm going to draw my center line. And curve it down to the free edge, or the sidewall rather, and then mirror it on the other side.
Come closer so that we can be together. Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds
I think that may actually be too similar to the tone of the nail. You can't really see it. All right, so I'm going to mix some of Prime in to brighten it up a little bit.
Your eyelids and perfect lips got me rushing pen and I'm so lit. Like lilies you open, the fragrance goes to my head, my darling. I get everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more.
right, I think that's a lot better. What was really weird is I went and wiped the inhibition layer from these nails so that I can draw on it without the color bleeding, and it pulled the glitter off. I didn't use acetone, I used alcohol, so I don't know why that should happen. So I'm going to just lightly, with my finger, just wipe some alcohol over the surface to try to get rid of some of that tack. But I'm not going to wipe it with the wipe. I'm just going to let it air dry, and then I'm going to go in and do the French on this nail. So for this nail, we're going to go ahead and turn it into a ballet slipper. So I'm going to take the same pink that we created, and I'm going to draw cross-secting lines as laces. I did not get it at the right angle.
Then I'll play something really slow and ask you to dance with me, even stay.
So I'm going to mark the point where it needs to end on one side and then on the other side, and I'm going to connect. I'm going to flash cure this so that it doesn't keep bleeding, because where it's crossing, it's starting to blend a bit. And then I will go in and do the remaining lines. I'm going to top it with a bow at the cuticle line. And then I'm going to paint out the bow in the same color because the bows are white. So on a lot of these Coquette nails, I see the smile line lined with pearls. But I forgot I had gotten niche charms, and I really love them, and I kind of want to use the flowers. I probably won't go all the way around the smile line, but I do want to use this extra pop of pink. I'm going to take them and empty them out into my little dish. And then I'm just going to use base coat, I think.
We give you our best. We're so blessed to have you.
They do kind of nest together because of the separation between the petals. So I'm using that to my advantage to get them as close to each other as possible. I'm gonna finish, I think, with 5. I'm wondering if I want to put a caviar bead. On either side. Now it's not really the right tone. Not the right tone. I can put, I have rose gold rhinestones. But yeah, that's not the right tone either. These are bright pink. So no, just gonna cure it as is. And we're gonna move back to the ballet slipper.
We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. We've earned it.
Now, as I said, I'm going to paint this out. So I do want to take a smaller brush, which I think I will use my little baby blender as I usually do. It's a little stiff, so I'm going to loosen it up.
Now everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it.
All right, moving on down the line, I'm going to place one of the hearts. Now for the pearl heart, it doesn't conform to the shape of the nail, so I want to build up a thicker layer of gel. Yeep. So I'm going to use my build gel. And actually, I'm going to take my tweezers and I'm going to dip it in the gel. Just so I don't have this excess of gel on the nail itself.
Ask you to dance with me, even stay with me. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest.
Coming back to the ballet slipper, I want to outline it in a different shade of pink just to give it some contrast. So I'm going to come around the smile line and just do an ever so thin line.
To the fullest, to the fullest.
and give us a fresh start.
And then I'm going to trace the ribbon laces. So when you're doing laces, make sure you remember that one strap goes over and one strap goes under. So when you go in to do the cross-secting lines, make sure you don't cross over again. And I'll show you what I mean in a moment. So you want the line for these to break where one overlaps the other. And then it'll pick up again on the other side.
Like feathers in the wind, we dance along. No urge of acting strong. Wilderness, we give you our mess. We're so blessed to have you.
So thankfully the butterflies are curved to the shape of the nail, so we can just place it right on there. I'm going to once again take a thin layer of base gel. And this is also going to help even out the streaks from placing the gel in the center of the nail and then feathering it out.
Come closer, dance for me. Easy, tiger, easy, let your hair down.
All right, so for the last nail, I'm going to go back to using a thicker gel base because I'm going to be placing the larger gems. So the ones that I want to use, oop, don't fall over. Heart. Teardrop. And figure out how I want to place it. I think it'll look good just like that. So I'm going to use my crazy top coat because my crazy top coat is actually thicker than my builder gel. And I'm going to use my round brush. So I'm going to brush it over the entire surface because after this I won't have to top coat because it is a crazy top coat and it clears without a tacky layer. It's by Jin B. I got it on Zillabue. Everything will be linked in the description box below.
We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more.
And I'm just going to take a thicker dollop and put it where I want the gems. So I haven't worked with pointy back gems before, so pray for me.
Different way, you make me
Hating it. Hating it.
You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest.
All right, everyone. So these are my Coquette nails. I finished them off with a nice, healthy, shiny top coat. You'll have to let me know what you think down in the comments below. Which nail is your favorite? I'm not sure how I feel about the gems, the placement, and how much it bulks up the nail. It's not something that I've ever done before. I was thinking about doing something similar for my graduation nails, but I'm not quite sure. So let me know what you think of this set, what you do differently, if anything, what you like, what you don't like. Overall, I do like it quite a lot. I love the overall genre of the Coquette Coquette style of nails. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you would please hit that like button and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you always know when new videos are available. And I will see you next time. Bye.